Hello students, welcome to Maktab. I am Ayush and here I am again with you with the next lecture of the series of number system. I hope you have completed all the previous lectures. If not, I advise you to first complete the previous lectures, then come to this one so that you can understand each and every concept clearly. So without further ado, let's start our next lecture of this series of number system. In this lecture, I'll introduce you to the Roman numerals. So the content of today's class is bracket and its expansion because I haven't covered it in the previous lecture. So first we'll cover this and then we'll come to Roman numerals. So let's start. Here, use of bracket and its expansion. So, have you ever wondered why we use brackets and why there is a need of bracket? No? Let me give you an example so that you can understand why it is required. Okay? Here it is written 3 plus 9 into 6. Solve it. Solve it for me. How will you do it? 9 into 6. 54 plus this 3 here, right? It will become 57. Or some people may solve it like this: 3 plus 9, 12 into 6. That means 72. Two different answers from a single question. How it is possible? Actually, this is wrong. Why? Because according to BODMAS rule, we should multiply first and then we should go to addition. Okay. So if you have, I assume that you have studied BODMAS in your earlier classes. If not, don't worry. I'll cover it in further lectures. Okay. So it is a rule that we should multiply it first. So to avoid this confusion, what we can do is we can write it like this, right? Now it is correct, but here if I write it like this, then 9 plus 3, 12 into 6. That means 72. Now it is correct. Notice the difference here and here. What is the difference? The difference is of a bracket. Here bracket. This bracket shows that we should first calculate what is inside the bracket. Okay. So here, if I first add it, then it became 12, and if I multiply it with 6, that means it is 72. Although, what else this bracket implies is that this 6, which is in multiplication with this bracket, that means this 6 will be multiplied to each of the digits in each of the number in this bracket. That means 3 into 6 plus 9 into 6. 6 into 3, 18. 9 into 6, 54. Add this and you will get 72. So see, this is same. That means this 6 is multiplied to 3 first and then to 9. So this is another property of bracket. This is what bracket is used for. If I want to either I can write it like this: 3 into 6 plus 9 into 6, or I can write it like 3 plus 9 into 6. Both the things are same because we have got the same answer. Got it? Now let me give you one other example. Here 2 into 9 plus 7 into 9 plus 1 into 9. Write it in bracket form. How you do it? As you can see here, a 9 is in multiplication with 2, a 9 in multiplication with 7, and a 9 in multiplication with 1. So we'll just do it like this: 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 1. into 9, because 9 is multiplied to all the numbers. So what we will get, 7 plus 9, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10 into 9, that's 90. Here it makes our calculation easy and clear. Okay, that's how this bracket comes handy at times. So let's move to its expansion, how bracket works in expansion. Here, if I want to multiply 102 with 105, how you do it? Although multiplying it is not very difficult, but it is a bit calculating. So what else we can do is, we can just break this into two parts like this. 100 plus 5. This is what I can write it. 105 is nothing but 100 plus 5. Now 102 is in multiplication with this bracket. So we can write it 102 into 100 plus 102 into 5. So it became 10200 plus 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 1, 5. This is how we do it. 5 into 2, 10, 0 here, 1 extra, 5, 0, 0, plus 1, 1, 5, 5 ones, 5 into 1, 5. So 0, 1, 7, 0, 1. Got it? This is how a bracket works. Now I want you guys to do this for me. Do it for me. How will you do it? First, okay, first you guys do it. Pause the video and try to do it. I hope you have done it. Let me do it for you now. Sorry, it's multiplication here, right? So it is multiplication here. Then we can just split 37 into 30 plus 7. So it became 230 into 30 plus 230 into 7. So here 0 and 0. If we multiply two numbers, so we can just add the number of zeros. Here 1, here 1. So 2 0 here. Then 3 into 3, 9. Then 3 into 6, 3 into 2, 6. Plus 7 into 0, 0. 7 into 3, 21. 1 here, 2 extra. 7 into 2, 14 plus 2, 16. So add this. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 0, 1. 6 plus 9, 15. 5 here, 1 extra. 1 plus 6, 7. And this extra 1, 8. So this is the answer. I hope this is clear to you now. Now let's come to the Roman numerals. As we have studied maths in the numbers like this and so on, right? But there is another form of numerals also, and this is called Roman numerals. It is a kind of ancient numeral system, although people still uses it sometimes. Okay, so this is like this. This is how Roman numbers are. So let me tell you how we get this. Here for 1 we have a sign this. For 1 we have this. Although this is I. For 2 we can write 2, this like this. 2I. Then 3. Then for 4 we have this. A 1 and a 5. Then for 5 we have a V. For 4 we have a 1 and a V. Then for 5 we have a V. 4 6, we have V and a 1. Now I want you guys to notice one thing here. What you can notice here? Just tell me. Here, V is equals to 5, right? Here, V and a 1 here is equals to 4. That means 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. Here, V and a 1 here is equals to 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1, 6. Why so? Here it is a pattern. See, if a number is written on the left, then it is getting subtracted. And if it is written on the right, then it is added to the number. Got it? So here, let me tell you again. Here a 5 and a number on its left. That means 5 minus 1, 4. Here a 5 and a number on its right. So it became 5 plus 1 equals to 6. Similarly, now tell me this. Not 2. Only yeah, 5 and 2 on its right. So it is 5 plus 1 plus 1. That means 7. Got it? Isn't it interesting? It is. Here it is 5 and 3 on its right. That means 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is 8. For 9, this x is nothing but a 10. For x is equals to 10 as v is equals to 5. Okay, v is symbol for 5 and x is symbol for 10. So if a 1 is written on the left of 10, what will it become? That means 10 minus 1, it is 9. After that, 10. For 10, we just write x. Okay, I hope you got this. I know you guys must be enjoying this because it is really interesting, right? Let's move to next. Now we have 11 here. So I'll write 11, a 10 and a 1. One should add or subtract. One should add. So we will write it on its right. That means 10 plus 1, 11. Here 10, 10 plus 2, 12. Similarly, a 10 and 3. That means 10 plus 3, 13. Then let me change the pen's color so that you can understand it clearly. Here a 10, here a 10, a 1 and a 5. Now first we will look at these last two digits. So it is a 5 and a 1 on its left. 1 on its left means 5 minus 1, 4. And a 10 here. So 10 plus 4, that means 14. Similarly, for 15 we will have 10 and a 5. So 10 plus 5, 15. For 16, what we will have for 16? 6, 10 plus 1, 10 plus 5 and a 1 on its right. That means 10 plus 5 plus 1. It is 16. Got it? Now for 17, 10 plus 1 plus 2. 10 plus 5 plus 2. 10 plus 5 plus 2. 17. For 18, 10 plus 5 plus 1, 1, 1. That means 3. 10 plus 5 plus 3, 18. For 19, it is a 10 here. Now, for 19, a 10 and a 1 on its left. Because 10 plus 10 minus 1. 1 on its left means minus 1. Don't read it like this, first 10 plus 1 and then 10. It is wrong. First take the last two digits, okay? Take the last two digit. Last two digit is last two digits are a 1 and a 10. That means a 1 on the left of 10. That means 10 minus 1 9 and plus this 10 here. Okay, so it became 19. For 20, we'll just write 210. 10 plus 10 equals to 20. So I hope you got it very clearly. Now I have these signs here. As I have told you, I is for 1, then V is for 5, X is for 10. Similarly, L is for 50. Okay, C is for 100. Then D is for 500. And then M is for 1000. It is not at all difficult, okay? If you just revise it twice, this table, you'll get these symbol on your fingertips, okay? Here, I want to add one more thing. These I, V, X does not carry any full form, okay? These are just symbols. That means they do not have any full form. These are just symbols that uh, that means L shows 50. That doesn't mean L has any full form or something like that. Okay, these are just symbols. So I hope you got it. Let me write it for you once again so that you learn it in the class only. Let's start with me. For one, we will have I, right? For one, we have an I. Then for 5, we have V. For 10, tell me. For 10, we have X. For 50, we have L. For 100, we have C. For 500, we have D. For 1000, we have M. See, just it is very simple. Just revise it once and you'll for sure learn it. Here, these three we have learned already because we have done questions on it. In the next lecture, I'll cover these four and you will learn them for sure. So that's all for today from my side. I hope you enjoyed the video. You understood each and every concept very clearly. So in the next lecture, I will learn about the rules of Roman numerals. Okay, some basic rules. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Study harder. We'll see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.